Hey everyone, welcome to the official wrestling podcast number 3. This is the Wrestlemania edition. Woo!
Ultimate Thrill Ride!
Yeah! Wrestlemania Moments Galore! Wrestlemania! Today, me, Kieran, hi, and Liam. Hello, Liam. We're joined by our new contributors. That's the right word.
Cohorts.
Cohorts.
Fellows.
We are joined by Pete.
Hello.
Candy.
Hello.
And Croft.
Hello.
I'm going to say Croft because he's also a Liam.
Prevents confusion.
And does prevent confusion. So we're going to get onto our WrestleMania predictions in a second, but I mean, should we talk about NXT last night?
Yes, we should.
Sick.
It was fantastic.
As always.
Pretty good.
It was pretty good. Wasn't really any standout matches, I wouldn't say.
I wouldn't say so.
No,
I mean the tag team.
The
The tag team. Once again, DIY and the Revival killed it. It was sick.
The Revival really won me over last night.
Mm-hmm.
No Jim Cornette though. I was gutted.
No Jim
I was
Cornette.
a little salty. I'm not gonna lie. At least they would have like wheeled them out into the crowd, like.
What you mean, like they did with Drew Galloway?
Yeah.
Drop
And
that in.
You just take over the moment.
Drop that in. Yeah. Edge got like one of the biggest pops in the night.
Edge guy's gonna go far.
He's got a bright future ahead of him. WrestleMania. 7 hours worth of wrestling action.
Ultimate Thrill Ride.
2 hours, yeah, jeez
The
Christ.
longest roller coaster ever made.
2 hours worth of pre-show and then probably a 5-hour show, if maybe even. Is it 5 or 6?
I think
Who
it's
knows?
I think it's
Depends
5
It depends how long Flow Rider wants. You might have to push it to 5.
With the size of the ramp, Undertaker's entrance will take like an hour, so maybe 7.
Yeah, fair enough. So shall we get down to it and
Defeat the Huns.
well played. So the first match that we got down is the Cruiserweight match, which is Austin Aries versus Neville for the Cruiserweight title. How we all go? It's going from Candy.
Alright, I've got Adrian Neville, or just Neville,
Neville.
to beat Austin Aries.
Croft.
I have also got Neville.
Liam.
I have Neville in 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
20 minutes on the
That's
pre-show.
ambitious.
I'd say 15.
I'd say they
push.
deserve 20 minutes, but they're not getting 20
No.
minutes.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
Peace.
Yeah.
I'm saying Neville as well. I can't see it. We've been on the kick-off as well. I can't see
Interesting. I'm the only one with Aries.
Why do you think
Why
Aries?
Aries?
I don't know. I mean, they've just kind of built it all up. Like he's come up. He's like the next, like the last competitor to be able to bring down Neville. That's the way the entire feud's been built up. So if he doesn't, because if he doesn't win this, that then renders everything else pretty useless because
Which it
he's
should.
beating everybody else.
You should, because Neville should hold it forward.
I mean, this one was I took a while to decide on that because like I do think that Neville should hold it like forever.
I don't think they built Aries up enough.
I agree.
People,
Yeah, he's not ready.
Yeah,
Like, he came straight up from NXT, but then did nothing. He was on commentary.
yeah. Oh,
And
it's
I
'cause he
don't
was
think they
interviewing.
can put the title on just yet.
I wouldn't say so.
Also, I'm still salty that he beat Bobby Roode at Destination X.
Aren't we all?
But that was a long time ago.
What year was that?
2012, I want to say.
Yeah, something
Oh
like that.
dear.
If Bobby Roode had the title for like 10 months, and then Austin Aries comes along and makes up some rule and wins the title.
Oh yeah.
It's all Hulk Hogan's fault, as always.
As always. Moving on to the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale.
Or as I like to call it, the Andrei Rushimov Memorial Battle Royal, also known as Armbar.
Well played, sir. Well played. So, who do we have? This is going to be quite an interesting one
Who are we
because there's a
starting with?
lot of people.
Let's go same order.
We'll do the same order every time.
I've got Brown Snowman.
We should justify our choices more.
Well, we can do it after the end.
Okay, that's fair enough.
After we've announced them each.
I am going to say, this is a controversial choice, Sami Zayn.
Interesting.
I think the storyline between Strowman and Zayn, it's been built up so much that I think Zayn should steal
Interesting.
Jimmy Snooker.
it.
Oh, it was coming. just wasn't ready for it this
We
early.
haven't hit it bang yet.
Oh God, go on.
Is that fire?
Sweet Tapper!
No, but seriously.
Yeah, I've got Strowman to win.
Strowman.
I have as well.
I've got Strowman as well.
I reckon him and Zayn will be last.
I just can't see
Well, we were on
Zayn
about
getting Strowman over. I know Benoit did it to Big Show. Can we mention Benoit on the show?
Yeah, of course we can.
Okay.
We're not an officially sanctioned WWE show.
Bin
We're
Wang.
Bin Wang.
One thing that actually,
Do you mean
I will
Dan
admit, as much as I want Zayn to win it, as much as I think he will win it, I can't see him lifting the trophy. I just don't think it's physically possible for him to do.
Nobody can lift the trophy. It's like 6 foot high.
Cesaro,
It's really.
So did Big
Actually,
Show.
Cesaro's a
That's
freak
a
of
good point,
nature.
actually. Yeah, but that's true. But Baron Corbin didn't lift it last year. He just kind of stood by it.
That's true.
I call it
Maybe.
shit.
On that subject, who do we think's gonna? Who do we think's entering the? Who do we like surprise entrance? Because we talked about this a little bit earlier. Something like Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates. And some WB like UK
You've
stars.
got
Anybody
the
else?
first Chinese signee in the performance.
Bin
center.
Wang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
What a
in it.
fucking name, Bin Wang. Is that his real name? Like,
Yeah.
is it? I'm not.
Who is Bin? Why is he being put straight to the?
Because
Battle
he's the
Royal.
first Chinese signee, and they want to, and because obviously WWE are trying to go global.
Yeah.
So,
It's the first WrestleMania to be shown in China, I believe, as well.
oh, well, there you go.
Alright.
Big David was in it as well. What's his
Is
name?
he?
Killian.
Oh,
Killian
Dane.
Dane. What a lad. What a legend. So, that's the pre-show.
And Tatanka, of course.
Obviously.
Of course, Tatanka.
Shaq.
No, not Shaq. Never Shaq.
LeBron.
I didn't even tell you. I didn't play in the way through basketball players.
Michael Jordan.
Just turns into like a version of WrestleMania.
WrestleMania 12.
No,
Yeah.
Jesus.
If it was in Denver, Kobe Bryant. He'd put my money on him.
Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor, yeah. Or the WrestleMania 2 Battle Royal with the
The fridge.
fridge.
The
Yeah.
coffin of Bam Bam Bigelow.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, we've been dead a good like 10 years.
A long time.
So moving on to the main show. We think we're undecided on the first. Obviously, we don't know the
The
order.
SmackDown
of the,
women all jerk the counting.
The what?
The SmackDown women.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think that'll.
No.
I see. I'm
Ooh,
saying
no,
it's the.
so.
I'm saying it's the.
I'll
It's
go
the tag team.
Yeah.
The tag team ladder match.
I'll fire the crowd.
The
up,
last
that's crazy.
3 manias have all started with ladder matches.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's a good
Apart
one.
from Triple H and Danny Bryan.
Oh, yes, the last two.
Last two.
Yeah.
Was there a ladder match at 30?
I've
That was
tended to
way
block
too
out
long.
the
That was
first
like
30.
fucking 4 years ago, mate.
I don't
I
think
don't recall the ladder match.
I don't think there was.
No.
Anyway,
But having said that,
so
I've completely forgot everything that happened on WrestleMania 31. Like, I'm sure I haven't watched it.
I like 31. 31 was a good
Which
mania.
one was
I
that
know.
one?
I
digress.
The one where
I know I've
Rollins
seen
runs out.
Triple H Sting, but I don't remember a single thing that ever happened.
That was
on the
possibly
rest of the
like
show.
I don't agree as much as I don't agree with the finish. Like that was still one of the greatest half an hour, like just for pure nostalgia reasons.
It was a big spectacle rather than a match.
Oh, of course, but I mean that's what you expect at WrestleMania. Right?
True.
Well, hey. So this is the I'm gonna screw you guys and just go off the order that I've got on my list. So we're gonna go for the Raw Tag Team ladder match, which is Enzo and Cass and versus Cesaro and Sheamus versus the champions Anderson and Gallows. Who have we got?
It took me a long time to actually pick a winner because I don't care about any of the teams. But I've got with Cesaro and Sheamus.
Interesting.
I've got Enzo and Cass.
Interesting.
I've got Cesaro and Sheamus 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, all right.
I'm going Enzo and Cass as well.
Really, I'm the only one who's picked Gallows and Anderson.
Why?
I don't know. Why?
Look again.
We'll justify more later, won't we?
I mean, I don't really know. I just assumed. I mean, I don't know. I guess Enzo and Cass it's probably the right time for them to actually win a title.
I think they need something because I don't think anyone gives a shit about them anymore, and I think they really need something to keep them
Yeah,
relevant.
it's
very
Yeah, I don't
true.
think anyone gives a shit about the club, and I can't see them retaining.
No,
Because there's-
I think
they're just not
if they
going
get them,
anywhere.
I think get the belts off the club, and then because AJ's going over to Raw apparently, isn't he?
If the club
and
with
Finn
Tex
Balor's coming
Ferguson
back
and
as
Chad
well.
too bad,
And I
then the
assume,
crowd would be behind
or
it.
at least, well, I hope that they're building towards some sort of little angle with that, or like who's Bullet Club,
Styles versus Balor
basically, yeah.
with
With
Gallows and Anderson in between.
Winner gets the rights to Gallows Anderson.
Amazing.
When it gets close.
So who have we got? Next up is the SmackDown Women's. It's Alexa Bliss against everybody.
Everyone.
Every available woman.
Every available woman.
I think there's room here for a surprise entrance.
Same.
Yeah.
So, who have we got to win?
I've got Alexa Bliss to retain.
Interesting. I'm going to stop saying interesting at the end of everything.
I have Naomi.
Naomi.
Hometown favourite.
Uh-huh.
Fuck Naomi.
Yeah, fuck
Fucking
Naomi,
keep
but
it far away from the fucking belt.
she's winning.
I've got Lynch in 12 minutes.
Becky Lynch, interesting.
I've got Becky Lynch as well, but yeah, I have a feeling it could very well be Naomi.
I've got Naomi as well. Because just because of the way it's worded and because of how she lost it and relinquished it, I legit think it's going to be Naomi.
I think they were probably planning something big for Mania with Naomi, and then she went and got injured. Just fucked everything up.
But she's shit.
She's awful. She's terrible, and I don't like it.
Just because she's from... But this is Vinnie Mac's, wherever it's called. Hack Shack, or whatever it's called.
It's Hack Shack. Hack Shack Jack Duggan.
I think...
No, this
That's the shirt.
This is Vinnie Mac's big house. I'll come up with something better by the end of this. But the hometown person never wins anymore. That's how it works. Naomi is not winning.
No, but they probably have a storyline planned. She went and got injured, and Vinnie Mac's like, just stick to the storyline, put it on Naomi again. I don't care.
You know, you were saying a surprise entrance.
Victoria.
No, they've been talking about Kelly possibly being there.
Who would give a shit?
I know who it is. I know who it is. Sapphire.
Gotta be Sapphire.
Sapphire.
And moving on.
Hang on. At one point in Alexa Bliss.
Ooh, Dusty.
It's gotta be Paige, really, hasn't it?
Holy shit, baby.
In multi-person
She's on a
matches,
bicycle.
generally the title doesn't change hands. That's why I stuck with Alexa Bliss.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
Fair enough. Sticking on the women's wrestling, the Raw women's tag team,
Match of the
not
night.
tag team, the Raw women's match, which is going to be sick. Although, I'm going to say this now, the match was looking amazing, and then they went and added Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Like
And then it just got incredible.
storyline wise, I guess it makes sense because she's been feuding with Sasha, and it all kind of builds up.
I don't know why she's in
But
it.
Neither do I.
She's not like most girls. So.
Incredible.
It's not
Candy,
like
who you got
most
for this?
Apollo Crews.
I've got, via a heel turn, Sasha Banks.
Ooh.
I have exactly the same prediction.
Turns on Bailey, wins the title.
Yeah, I've got Sasha Banks.
You got
Yeah,
Sasha. I've
It's
got
the
Bailey
only
to
thing that
retain.
makes sense.
You've got who?
I've
Bailey?
got Bailey to retain, but Sasha's still turning heel. Yeah, I've got that.
Okay.
Cool.
Should be a good match.
Definitely.
Yeah, I still think
Potential
it's
match of the night.
I still, yeah, absolutely. It's
The women's
one
match
to-
last year, the women's match for me was absolutely match of the night.
Yeah.
So I think
Agreed.
it definitely be the same this year.
Absolutely.
Also, Charlotte's fit, by the way.
Yeah, she is. So Sasha.
Even if Croft doesn't want to admit it, Charlotte's
She's
fit.
not.
She's gorgeous.
She's a goblin.
Oh, you're lying.
She's a goblin.
You are lying.
Well, no, it's Summer Rae, really.
Well, she is, but I can't help but to see Rick.
Exactly,
Oh.
that's
Woo! Crispy!
Woo! Amazing. So next is the Intercontinental match between Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin. Who have we got? Candy.
I've got Baron Corbin.
Baron
Corbin.
Thank you, King Cross.
it. I've got Colonel Belly himself, Baron Corbin. He's
Colonel
gotta take
Belly.
it.
Colonel Silly Belly.
I've got Ambrose to retain.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've gone for Big Barry Manticore.
I've got Ambrose to retain as well.
I think this was another match I just didn't care about.
This is, I don't know,
I
again,
don't like Dean Ambrose, so I kind of want him to
I
lose.
can't really buy into Ambrose anymore. Like,
No,
I
he's
just, they've tried too hard to make him this, literally this lunatic, and
Like
it's just
Mick
like,
Foley.
it's just so forced. It's just like, there was nothing organic about coming up with that nickname for him at all. It just doesn't really. I mean, yeah, you know, he's got the whole past in CZW, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Like of being a maniac, but it's just not showing through at
The
all.
problem I find is, oh, he's a lunatic. Hot dog cart.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking madman.
Crazy.
I cannot rationalise having a lunatic gimmick in the PG era. It
Yeah.
does not work.
No.
It goes from he's a lunatic to he's just a bit of a wacky fella.
The
It just doesn't match up well.
That's the
When you
best
have
way
that
of
match
putting
with Lesnar, you get like Barbie and the chainsaw and all that,
It didn't use.
and then didn't use a single fucking.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Like, apparently Lesnar
Yeah,
just
but
wasn't
you-
asked about the match and just like
you
completely
still,
boycotted him.
you still get your shit in. You know what I mean? If that's his shit,
Yeah.
Use it.
use it. Yeah.
True that. Oh well. Yeah. Next up is Jericho versus Owens.
This one pains me to say, but Kevin Owens.
I'm going with Jericho.
Ooh.
I think he'll stick around for another month or so after
You
Mania.
think?
I reckon he'll.
I mean, to be fair, Fozzy are playing download.
When
is download?
When is Fozzie's
June.
released?
No, I reckon he'll probably. I just don't want Owens to win it.
Okay.
I really want Jericho to have something because I've got a feeling it's going to be his last Mania.
I don't think it is.
No, I don't think it'll be his last.
I think it'll be his last for a while. But it's definitely not his final.
I don't know. I feel like he deserves this win after the whole Festival of Friendship thing. But at the same time, Kevin Owens has been booked horrendously.
Yeah, as champion.
So he's
been treated horrendously as champion as well.
But I think Jericho will.
Anyway, you guys.
I've got Owens to win.
I've got
Owens as well. Yeah, fair play. Next is Big Johnny Cena and Big. I'm not going to say that. And Nikki Bella.
Big Nikki Bella.
Big Nikki Bella.
She's got a big heart.
Again, yes, that's exactly.
Got 2 big hearts.
Thank you. Against The Miz and I'm going to say this wrong. Maurice. There you go. Maurice.
Say it like it's spelt.
Maurice.
Maurice.
Candy, have we got for this?
I've got John Cena and Nikki Bella, but I don't want them to. That might be my personal beef against John Cena, but I don't want him to win.
Why you and him have a long history, do you?
Oh,
He's going
Candy, absolutely. Yeah.
You can do a whole podcast on my hatred for John Cena.
One day we will.
You have to wait to SummerSlam for that one.
I feel like this has pretty much been booked as who's got the more banging wife. So it's going to The Miz. And also, I just think he needs the win more. John's going to go after WrestleMania, and Miz is going to stick around, and he's on the best run going. He really needs to win.
I think Cena and Boob Lady wins. And I also
Boob Lady has a name. This is 2017.
You can't say that.
We'll cut that out. I also think that Cena will propose after the match.
I have also got that down.
Yeah.
Pete?
I'm going with Miz and Maurice.
I've
really,
got Miz as well.
Miz has been on like the run of his career.
Yeah,
Damn
seriously.
right. Super hot.
Miz needs to keep this momentum, but this is John Cena at WrestleMania.
Nobody beats John Cena.
True. No, I still think he's gonna. I still think Miz and.
Have you ever heard the words John Cena and do the honours in the same sentence?
I think what's going to happen is
Not
The Rock's
WrestleMania.
going to come out after they both go over the barricade, restart the match, and then The Miz is going to win. I think that's the only way it can end.
Well, and Vince comes out and blows both his quads.
I would say so.
Okay. Next up is Shane versus AJ. I think we wanted to say before we did predict on this match that we all wanted better for AJ Styles this year.
Absolutely.
Still annoys me
But
that this
it's
is a
AJ
match.
Styles. It's still going to be an amazing match.
I
let's
don't
be
think it's
honest.
that bad that he's wrestling Shane. I've said this before, though, haven't I? Where
I think so.
it's Shane McMahon. He's not going to wrestle fucking Johnny Mundo, is he? Although Johnny Mundo, he probably would wrestle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He wouldn't wrestle anyone.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. Yeah,
He's going to pick his battles now. He's hard, isn't he?
He's number
You
one.
know what I mean? He doesn't
guy.
want to have a shite match.
Very true. Who have we got for this?
Fingers crossed, AJ Styles in a squash.
Squash.
I don't think it's going to be a
Shane-
squash.
No, because Shane's got to do something.
He's got to do his
he's gonna do
shiny
something.
punches.
He's got to get his.
He's gotta
shit
do-
in.
He's a
Yeah,
McMahon.
I've got money up. There's a ring on the top of the podium. You know where where those covering the
the truss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a ring on top of
The ring.
yeah, on top of the ring basically. I've got Shane do something crazy on top of that. They start wrestling in that ring.
In that ring.
That's patented WrestleMania moment right there.
No, you don't
Yeah.
right. Who have you got?
I've got Styles to win.
Yes,
Also got Styles.
AJ across the board.
Shane's just going to do his fall off the other ring, and then that'll be it.
Yeah, Shane's going to do his
Yeah.
punches, do his high spot, whatever it may be, and then lose.
Yep.
Coast to coast, like across the arena. Please.
Bow, bow, bow,
Book it
bow,
in.
Don't
bow,
get me wrong, I don't have a problem with Shane McMahon. I just have a problem facing AJ Styles at WrestleMania.
Yeah, same.
It's a SummerSlam match, it's not a Mania match.
Yeah.
This Tuesday in Texas match.
Next up, you God. Next up is
Believe me.
is
Nobody
Trips
fucking calendar.
Captain Barry himself against Seth Rollins. Who do we got?
I have, and this is where it says Triple H via shenanigans.
Interesting. I really need to stop saying interesting after everyone's said things.
Jeffersaurus.
Interesting opinion.
Touche.
I think it's going to be Seth, but also via shenanigans, maybe Finn Balor.
Ooh.
I think it's going to be Rollins. I think they'll go 40 minutes.
40. Yeah.
40. It'll be the longest match. I reckon it'll be the longest match of the night.
Yeah, I
think Brock Lesnar and Goldberg might go longer than that, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, sorry, I did write 10 hours.
I'm hoping Alexa Bliss versus All Available Women is All Available Women. And they just have to line up on the end.
every woman in the crowd. Sapphire.
Oh god. Peter,
I'm saying Rollins as well,
I've
with
got-
like Owens, Joe, and Balor getting involved.
I've got Rollins to win.
I don't know what will happen. It's
I
an
can
unpredictable match.
I can see Joe
It
coming
is.
out.
That's an
definitely.
unsanctioned match.
Oh, I like a good unsanctioned match.
What
No,
the
I'm gone.
frig does that mean?
We're promoting
Have
this
none of you seen a
unsanctioned match.
non-sanctioned
that they
match?
signed a contract for.
Well, it was an ND. It was a not a non-disclosure. It was a.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, it's
You
a
can't
non-
sue-
if
you
you get
can't
injured,
sue
you
me
can't
thing.
sue it.
Yeah.
If you get
A
okay,
waiver,
that's fair enough.
a waiver.
You can't sue me if I kill you, contract. baby.
Arthur.
Will there be blood?
No.
There should be fucking blood.
There should be.
Should be, but there won't be.
Trips the blade.
But what there might be is Nakamura, because Samoa
definitely
Joe might get involved, and I think that would be kind
But
of
I
cool.
can't see
Scott Steiner.
Steiner.
There's 161 and 2/3% chance.
Just gonna show up on the end of the track, just grab a microphone, just point at Joe. He's fat!
Give me the fucking mic!
I think Steiner will
Everybody knows. Wants to know.
I think Steiner will appear later on in the SmackDown Women's Championship match, because you can't have Alexa Bliss without the Big Booty Daddy himself.
Yeah.
Santina Morella.
All available women.
Will
Amazing.
Blissy Bella make an appearance
Here's hoping.
in the SmackDown Women's all available women's?
Will the sea
Asking the real
The
question.
season. Oh!
It's a devil!
That's actually made me dead depressed realising Rusev isn't at Mania because he's injured, I think.
Is he?
Oh, I haven't even thought
Oh, Rusev.
No one thinks about Ruru.
Hashtag
Moment
pray for
of, moment
Rusev.
of silence for Rusev. Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
I
now.
call him the Sea Creature!
I'm trying to move on. This is too funny. Okay, onto the very delicate subject that is Undertaker versus Reigns.
Wow!
Roman Reigns. Wow.
Make him look strong. We did the exact same thing in the last podcast.
Make
But-
Roman look strong.
I've got The Undertaker to beat Reigns.
I also have The Undertaker to beat Reigns.
Yes.
But on a very specific set of conditions.
Is it that
Reigns
Reigns
turns
has
heel.
to turn heel?
Right, no, because I reckon, imagine that, like, people saying, oh,
You've
Reigns
scripted
beats
the match.
Undertaker, and, you know, Undertaker goes out and retires everything else, and Reigns is like, oh, I look strong, I'm going to beat The Undertaker, and all suck my dick. But, can you imagine if Undertaker beats Reigns, and he starts the whole retirement shtick, and, like, he's got his hands on his hips, he's, like, he's nodding, like, yeah, I'm going out, and then Reigns just spears him, and then kicks the shit out of him afterwards.
That's what you
And
can't
doesn't
say
let
no
him-
post-match.
Exactly, and
I like that
doesn't
idea.
give him a good retirement. Humiliates Undertaker at WrestleMania. He would be the hottest man with all the heat radiating from him.
Pretty much.
I don't think that would be nuclear.
We're not going
I
to.
don't think it's going to happen, but I'd love to see
It's
that.
fantasy booking out the ass, but I really
Oh,
hope it happens.
yeah,
And if I reckon there's a possibility.
Yeah. Have you
That's my.
I've got Reigns. I wrote here 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think Taker can go 30
No, I think it'd be
minutes.
20.
Without getting concussed.
Yeah, unless they do the thing, unless you do like an Andre match where Taker literally just stands in the middle of the ring and Reigns just bumps around him, bumps over there. Oh, he's up on the ramp because the Undertaker's punched him once.
Tries to like spear and bounces.
Yeah.
Pete, have you got?
Yeah, as much as it pains me to say, I'm going Reigns.
Fair enough. I've got. This is literally what's written down on my card. It says, in my heart, it says Undertaker, but my head says Reigns.
My mind's telling me no.
No!
My body!
Yeah, basically, I see.
Good work, mate. Good work.
I see. I see this going two ways. Either, without the heel turn, if Reigns wins, it's going to be like they're trying to if the Undertaker. I think this is like the final.
Countdown.
No, like the final test, if you like.
But he's dead.
The final, fuck's sake. The final test to see. The final test just to see if they can. If Undertaker can't get Reigns over, then there is no hope, and he may.
They just sacrifice it. That's it.
But I mean, but to be fair, yeah. But I would agree with the whole like that.
Post-match thing.
Yeah, the post-match thing.
I really hope they do.
I think if Taker wins, he will turn.
I
Yeah,
just
for
can't
sure.
see them turning Reigns here.
But yeah, I don't.
Imagine, it'd be so good.
It would be brilliant.
Oh, it'd be so
They've done it. They've done
It would
well,
make us
though.
all so happy. I mean, just give us what we want for once.
I'd hate to see Undertaker getting the shit kicked out of him by Roman Reigns.
Absolutely, but it would just
If
be
it
at the
turned
same
Reigns
time.
heel,
It would be
it'd be
incredibly satisfying.
amazing. It'd be so
Just
good.
horrible to say.
If Reigns destroys Undertaker and it's part of a heel turn, then I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
If Reigns wins clean and then he carries on like he has,
Yeah.
what's the actual point?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's only going to get booed either way.
I think you know what, like
give them a reason to boo.
Yeah.
Exactly. I
Reigns
think
got
the
booed
most
at Hall of
thing.
Fame.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I think the most ominous thing, if that does happen, if they just carry on going, then we shouldn't boo him anymore. Just no telling.
Turn your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's like by going out like a wrestler's like main thing to go out there. To go out there, you got to get a reaction, good or bad. You know, you still engage in the audience. If the audience don't engage with you, that's it, gone.
Can you imagine if we were just silent when you walked
I
out
want it to be.
Aw.
I mean, it won't be because like that's not the way that wrestling fans
No,
think.
no shit will just hit the fan.
Like if
Vince
oh
McMahon.
yeah, I mean yeah, he's just gonna like the whole yeah.
This
I
is
don't
the
know what I
thing,
think
because
about it.
regardless of the finish, when Reigns comes out the Raw after Mania, he's going to get an immense amount of boos, win or lose.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
It's going to be one of the biggest post-WrestleMania reactions ever.
agreed.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, moving on to the two main title matches: Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Who do we have?
Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
I'm going Orton.
I've got Bray. I think I don't know. I just think
I think they've kind of mishandled the storyline.
yes.
I think
incredibly
they're
so.
trying to build up Randy to win, but it hasn't really worked to get either of them over.
No, if anything, it's made Bray.
It's made
more
Bray
of-
sympathetic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The whole burn, unless that's what they were going for, and they were going for the double turn.
Maybe.
Like that's the only
Yeah,
way. I
but
can
it's-
see
Can
it.
you call Randy Orton a face?
Not when
He's
he's
kind
kind
of
of
an
awesome.
You kind of need emotion to be a face.
Randy Orton's such a better heel anyway. Let's be
So much
honest.
better.
I want Wyatt to win because he needs it. He hasn't had a WrestleMania win, I don't think.
No.
So,
No.
but
It's the reverse Sable, I'm pretty sure. I think he's 3-0 by now.
What was his match at 31?
Undertaker.
Or was 32?
He didn't have one.
no, that was Eric
That was
Rowan.
our own.
He didn't have a match at 32.
I came out of Rowan and watched him get obliterated
Oh,
by the Boulder.
Yeah, once in a lifetime.
And then they lost to. And then they lost to.
Cena at 30.
Yes, he did.
Wyatt absolutely has to win this, because if they haven't, they've hot potato the WWE title. Pretty much the same as they have with the Raw Women's title.
Yeah.
And I hate the fact a women's title has been thrown around to pretty much anyone.
Agreed.
I think it's really disrespectful, and to do that to the main title in the company as well makes them look ridiculous. I think Wyatt needs to hold on to it for a bit more and
Agreed.
needs some better booking.
I just don't think they have faith in Bray Wyatt, and that's why they tried to build Orton up again to get the title back on him. But
Do you
I don't
reckon?
think
Because
it's
Randy
right.
Orton, right? Randy Orton is in his early 30s, isn't he? Or is he?
No, I imagine he's well older than
Yeah,
that.
he's
he
about
little?
37.
I'll fact
Well,
check it.
Cena's age or something.
Yeah, I'd say it's about the same.
When
age
did he
as
win the WWE title?
2004.
And he was 21 then.
Very true. So that was what 13 years ago. So he'd be
13,
34.
So yeah,
34.
34.
Yeah, early 30s. Well, sort of early 30s. But basically, like the point I was trying to make is, do you think
Randall
that
Keith
Randy
Orton
Orton could
is
also
37.
catch up to
37.
the Cena?
Fucking called it.
Could
Fucking
also
called it.
catch up to the Cena Flair record, because he's on. What's he on at the moment? Like 12, 13, something like that. Four
13
titles?
sounds about
No,
right.
I just don't
Do you not
think
I don't think Orton will.
No, I don't think I'd put Orton on that
you
level.
can't count.
I mean, what's Triple H on? Is he on 14?
Yes.
14.
14.
I just don't think you can count Orton in the same breath as Cena and Ric Flair.
Absolutely.
I mean, WWE were crying tired that he is.
Oh yeah,
But he
yeah,
isn't.
but
he
he's
isn't.
not, no.
He's not as
He's
credible.
nowhere near as big of a draw.
No, even.
But
close.
even
He's a
in
12-time
the same
champion.
in the same breath,
12.
why put like the title doesn't work on like either of them really, does it?
No.
It should work on Bray, and they should try and make it work on Bray.
I think
Bray's been
Bray a
doing
bit more
Bray's been doing
time.
decent work with it. I think.
But-
Like he's.
Well, he
Well,
showed up
at,
like
at the
once,
moment,
didn't
neither of them should have it.
Yeah.
Because neither of
Should be
them,
on AJ.
neither of them
to be
draw.
honest.
You know, and that, you're supposed to put it on the guy who draws, not just because it's a story.
I agree with you. It should be on Styles.
Should still be on
Yeah, it
Styles.
should be still on Styles.
Why
So
the-
that he could be
why
fighting Shane
did
a month
why did
for
it go from Cena winning it? We went from Cena winning it at the Rumble,
Oh, I don't remember.
and then
16 world titles.
Bray winning it at Elimination Chamber, and it would change tonight as well. It's changed hands at 3 pay-per-views in a row.
I had a big
3
rant
months?
in my
3
lecture
months.
next morning.
Space of 3 months.
That's mental. That's ridiculous.
That's why I think Wyatt has to.
And finally,
I chose Randy Orton, but I've been arguing heavily in favour of Bray Wyatt. It's only when,
do you want to change?
it's only when I look back
It's
at
like
Randy
Ronaldo, isn't it?
Orton.
Do you want to change?
It
it?
is, yeah. Wyatt should hold the title, but I think this has been building up Orton.
Fair enough. And finally, we have
End of the evening.
Don't roll my job. That's my job.
Sorry.
The ring announcing. That's my job, bitch.
Barely.
Oh, heel turn.
We're going to get a Howard Finkel, Tony Chimmel nightgown match.
Anyway, we have Lesnar versus Goldberg for the Universal title. Who do we got?
Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar.
Bork Laser.
Braun Strowman.
Sapphire.
Go on.
Who the fuck is Sam?
Yeah, Lesnar.
I've got Lesnar as well.
It's
Liam,
gonna be-
how long have you got for this?
I've got 10 minutes,
Interesting.
and that's being generous.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Goldberg gets gas fucking jogging his memory. You know what I mean? So
There's been talk I've read somewhere apparently they might change it to Goldberg because apparently it's too predictable. Oh, sorry, but it didn't change Reigns when last year, and everyone knew that was coming.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But like,
Goldberg, I mean, man, he's
gotta
like
be Lesnar, hasn't
he's
he?
Yeah,
57, man.
Has got to be Lesnar.
You know what I mean? He's 57.
I think it might be
Lesnar?
Reigns. Cashing in his Simone in the Bank contract.
How old is Lesnar?
Early 50s.
He's not.
Oh,
old.
no.
Lesnar's not
No.
old.
Oh, Lesnar. Sorry, I was talking about Goldberg.
Yeah, Lesnar.
It's late 30s, I think.
Yeah, I think he's like 30, 40.
Yeah, well, to be fair, like his
Yeah,
run,
oh.
his first, to be fair, his first run in WWE.
He was 20.
really
He was
young.
20 odd when he joined the fair.
22 when he won the world title.
So yeah, it must be about getting on for 40 now.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I've heard talk like when we talk about Sting and Triple H and everyone running in,
Mhm.
like to just try and build up, like boost the runtime. Runtime. That's what it's called in film. That's what I'm going to go with. Like they'll have maybe some WCW people, and then Paul Heyman can get involved, and just to try and hide the fact that Goldberg is going to be out of breath 3/4 down the ramp.
Yeah.
They're going to try and extend the match.
I mean,
Smoke and mirrors.
you've got fucking Goldberg, who's too old to work and can't fucking work anyway. And then you've got Brock Lesnar, who doesn't want to work.
Yeah.
You've got to do. How are you going to make
It's
it work?
I
WrestleMania
think
20
we'll have, like,
all over again.
Yeah.
15-minute
Kind of,
TDP
yeah.
yoga session.
I think, again, it's fancy booking, but imagine if Angle got involved. Because he's got history with Lesnar.
Yes.
He's not got any with
but nothing
Goldberg, though,
Goldberg,
does he?
no, that wouldn't make sense.
But if Angle's sticking around and Goldberg isn't, it would set up heat between Lesnar and Angle later on down the line.
Very true. They could be setting up
I
that
think
match.
if they are going to do that, I reckon they'll do it on Raw.
Yeah, that's true. It's more Raw after Mania. That's too much of a clusterfuck for the end of Mania.
Yeah.
Very true. Any other general comments about what's going to go down? Anything?
Shall we do predictions for what is actually going to main event? What is the
Ooh,
what is the
yeah,
last,
that's a good show.
yeah.
Good show.
Because
match
there's
of the
been,
card?
Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Yeah,
I-
SmackDown women's.
I still think it's going to be Lesnar and Goldberg.
I'll agree with you. Lesnar Goldberg.
I think
final
Taker
match.
Reigns.
Same. Reigns v Taker.
Taker Reigns.
But there's
I'm
no
stuck between the two.
There's no title
Because
in
the way
top.
I see it is the crowd are going
There's
to
no
be
career on the line or
absolutely
anything.
drained from
Reigns,
Taker
though.
from Taker
It is Reigns.
Reigns. And then like they'll have a filler match. It might be like the SmackDown
They'll be seeing it.
title or something like that,
Cena
or
Miz.
the Cena Miz. And then the Goldberg one, like Goldberg Lesnar, it won't have to be that long, so therefore the fans won't have to give that as much energy.
Oh, I
to it.
don't want to see Lesnar as champion again.
At the end of WrestleMania.
I like Lesnar.
I like Lesnar as a champion. It's very believable.
It's
But
he's barely there.
He'll win it.
But,
And he won't see it again for
by the
3
same
months.
token, he doesn't get stale now.
Yeah.
How can you miss him if he won't go away?
And
He's already stale. That's the problem.
No, he's not.
Well,
I wouldn't.
I would say
the
so.
word is it's going to be Reigns and Lesnar again next year.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
That went down well.
imagine
Yes.
Brock with a year-long fucking title reign. That'd be quite.
Oh,
I'd build him up, but if he was
I'm
then
not sure how I
defending
feel
against
about
that.
Goldberg again,
I kind of want to see the belt put back on Balor as soon as possible.
I do. I agree.
Because
I don't want
Balor
Shinsuke and
Nakamura 34, bucket Vince.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
sweet Jesus.
So erect.
Big nut.
Right, well, anyway, that concludes part 1 of this podcast. We're going to stop the tape now and,
Tape.
well, whatever, stop recording. I don't know.
We did start recording, right?
Vintage podcast.
Yeah, we're going to stop and we'll see you in, well, probably for you guys, it'll be now for our reactions to what's about to happen. So, yeah, cool.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Fuck off.
Good morning, everybody. Well, I guess you guys are still listening to this, so for us, it's good morning. We've all had about 3 hours sleep each, but it was a good one. It was an interesting one. Wasn't a bad Mania.
It was overall. I'd say it was quite good.
I'd say it was a very good
Pretty
Mania.
good.
Actually, it had the potential to be one of the best, and then it wasn't.
Yeah, but we'll get to that. So the pre-show, 2 hours, which is, I guess, enough. You know what I don't like about pre-show? I mentioned this last night, but is that they show the video packages for Mania during the pre-show, and that just takes the fun out of it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But so kicking things off with the cruiserweight match, which is Neville versus Aries. Some good storytelling.
I barely remember that.
Went back to the eye socket, and Neville hit the
good
red arrow.
storytelling.
Definitely good story, and Neville retained. A couple of, everyone had that except me. Predictions were.
Apart from his botched tan job.
Oh, that's
Neville's botched tan job.
It was a good match.
State of your town.
Then there was the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
What a clusterfuck that was.
What happened there? Mojo Rawley won with an assist from Rob Gronkowski. How?
That botch with the security guard.
Yeah, the security guard didn't know.
Funny, that.
Security guard. Well, we assumed security guard didn't know that Gronkowski was getting in the ring. So I thought he was just giving him big balls at first, just oh yeah, I'm gonna get in there. It's just nah, stay out of the way.
Yeah.
And there's no, he's actually supposed to. I was like, okay.
Also, what was Jinder Mahal doing in the final 2?
I know, right?
Jinder fucking Mahal.
Jinder Mahal. I mean, you can only assume Mojo Rawley's now getting a push.
The real question is, what's now going to happen to Braun Strowman?
Yeah,
This
that's very true.
was the vehicle for his push.
To be fair, he's already on a big push. He's already fairly over.
Yeah, he doesn't really need to
He doesn't need it.
Yeah.
The reason why Big Show won it was because it's Big Show. Everybody else has won it for a push, really, haven't they? So
I think that's the idea.
No, apart from Cesaro.
apart from Cesaro,
Fuck that up.
bless. Then there was the Intercontinental title match on the pre-show,
On the fucking pre-show?
which was
I wasn't happy about that.
no, I don't think there should be a couple of questions raised about that, and Ambrose retained. It was a fairly it was a bog standard, decent match.
I genuinely don't remember.
Wasn't really.
No, I
It wasn't
don't
anything.
remember. Did anything interesting happen?
Not really.
No.
No tables, no chairs.
Nope. Not. It's just an average.
We had a big argument about Dean Ambrose stupid clothesline through the ropes.
Oh,
I remember
yeah,
that, but
yeah.
apart from
I remember that.
I
And then
don't
we
remember
had a
anything else
discussion
in
that
the
everyone
match.
fucking ever is wearing a tank top
Yeah.
Yes.
in the Fed.
Wrestlers should wear wrestling
Stop wearing tank tops
And shorts
Put on.
and jeans.
gear, jeans.
proper wrestling gear.
There we go. So the
Battle of the fellas who couldn't be asked to get cheap.
So then we move on to the actual show, and kicking off, curtain jerking WrestleMania was AJ Styles and Shane McMahon. Now, given how long this match went on, I think that was a last minute change.
I thought it was.
That was one of the longest matches of the night. Oh, don't get me wrong, it was a great match,
Oh, yeah.
but it was one of the longest matches of the night, and it opened.
Yeah, I'm still bitter that AJ faced Shane. I'm still bitter that it was on first. But it was quite a good match.
It was a good
quite
match.
good.
Shane got all of his shit in.
It's AJ Styles.
And then,
But
when
plus-
is AJ Styles not going to have a good match, especially at WrestleMania?
Going on first means that you're not going to get cut down.
Very true. Very
so
true.
They got managed to, tell
And
a
they got
tell a
everything
good
in.
tale, get all your stuff in.
They got the coast to coast. They got the jumping through the announce table.
The 450 into a Hell's Gate or into a triangle.
Into the
Oh,
yes,
that was a good
that
spot.
was beautiful. That was probably a highlight spot of the night, I'd imagine.
I'm glad that AJ went over as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
AJ Styles got his first ever WrestleMania win. Next up was Kevin Owens versus Jericho for the United States Championship. It was an alright match.
I remember it being good.
It was a good match.
I remember it being good, but I don't remember much that happened.
No,
No, I think it was just a normal.
it was a
match that you
very
see on
standard
Raw.
match.
Yeah,
wasn't
it
it?
was like,
But I mean, that's kind of for a United States title. That's kind of what you don't want it to outshine something
yeah,
like the Universal
that's true.
WWE.
But you would have thought with the story going into it.
Very true. It would. It
It'd
should have
be
been.
a bit
This is the
more-
thing. It should have had a stipulation of like tables or no DQ on it or something.
It should have been no
Oh, it
DQ.
could have been no
Should have
Like
been no
it,
DQ.
because for the story that it told, there was just too much. But anyway, so that's
Or a
what happened.
cage match.
That would have been
'Cause
interesting.
that would've
Maybe
kept-
that's what they'll do it. Because they've got the obviously Owens won, new United States champion, so they've got the rematch. So maybe that'll happen at
Was it now
payback.
Yeah.
Payback is the next Raw one. So maybe
Perhaps
that'll
now
happen.
they could do the title versus Korea. This could be the end of
And
Jericho.
that's when Jericho leaves.
I don't think he'll leave for good. He's still got.
No,
He's
I think
got a lot
it'll
left
be
in the tank.
it'll be a career of like fired, something like that. Like put your
I thought he was sticking around till May.
To be fair, he's already lost a You're Fired match, so that's how much they mean.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
true. Then there was the Raw Women's Fatal 4-Way Raw Women's Title match. Good match.
Good match.
Very
Good
good
match.
Glad they got Nia out first.
Absolutely.
And fast.
Yes.
Yeah, and in a
yeah.
good, believable way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
And it really told the story. Like, you can kind of see a formation of 4 horsewomen, but they need more
Need
women's
more
wrestlers
Yeah, they need to.
in order
what
to
they,
supplant
what
it.
they absolutely should have done is just kept the women all together and
Yeah.
put them on one brand.
Absolutely.
Should have been SmackDown.
Yep.
But they're doing this women's championship now in July or June. is
Mhm.
it?
It's
So,
summer sometime.
It's
But we
flashing
will
out a
see.
bit, but it still needs to. There's not enough. There's 8 women or something like that. 8 with 9 women overall in
And the
the
third.
women's division.
It does need thickening out, but it's going in the right direction.
It's going in the right direction.
And Bayley retained.
Bayley retained.
For the second year in a row, the women have put on arguably the best match of
I
WrestleMania.
completely agree.
Oh, yeah.
Completely agree.
I was expecting less.
Yeah.
I'll be
I was a bit
honest,
disheartened
yeah.
when I saw that Nia Jax was added to it, but it didn't take anything away.
No,
If anything, it actually added to it.
So,
Yeah.
So I'm all right with that.
I just want to get this on record. Charlotte has the best moonsault
Yes,
in history.
that corkscrew
moonsault
was
thingy.
phenomenal. That was so good. Now, I'm gonna have to remain calm for this next part
This was
because
the highlight of the night.
What was
there was the Raw Tag Team Triple
Oh.
Threat Ladder match,
Oh, this was it.
and everyone made their entrances, and everyone's in the ring about to get started, and then the New Day come back out, and we're like, oh, maybe the New Day are gonna add themselves into this match, aren't they? And they're doing their spiel, and then Kofi Kingston says, I wonder who it could be. And then Kofi Kingston takes his hat off, and we're all, oh, it's going to be the New Day. It's going to be the New Day. The music's going to hit again. And we were treated to the fucking Hardy Boys. Oh my god, amazing. So next up was the Raw Tag Team Triple Threat Ladder match. We're gonna have to try and keep it together here. So we Enzo and Cass came out, big pop, it was nice. Then Sheamus and Cesaro came out, looking like
Good
badasses.
entrance.
It was
Good
good. It
entrance.
was
Great
good
entrance.
entrance. Then the club came out, bit underwhelming. I really hope. I'll come back to that point. So all the 3 teams were in the ring, and then the next thing, the New Day come out, and we're like, oh, okay, maybe the New Day are gonna put themselves in this match. They are the WrestleMania hosts after all. They have that power. And Big E, and sorry, it's not one Big E, it was Kofi, and he said, I wonder who it could be. Who? And then the next thing. And this, I've never heard so much noise come from
that was
3 people.
Unbelievable.
The Hardys are back, and I think I died and went to heaven. It was
Not quite
unbelievable.
broken Hardys, but still.
There was still elements of it,
Brilliant.
but it was
Not quite fixed Hardys.
It was amazing. Yeah, it was the slightly
Falling
fractured,
apart Hardys.
Tinted Hardys.
like holding together with duct tape Hardys. It was, oh my god, and then they came back and then they won it.
Yeah,
and it was so the 7-time tag team champions. Jeff Hardy hit an insane, completely missed Sheamus and just landed entirely on
For
Cesaro.
the second time at WrestleMania,
He
Hardy
overshot.
failed to put 2 people.
Was it X7? He
X7.
overshot it.
Rhino and Spike.
He overshot it, and then this year he undershot it and completely missed Sheamus. Although Sheamus was just like, I'm just going to roll off this anyway.
Did save it there though. So.
Sheamus
But,
has probably been
so-
through a ladder before. I'm just going to sit this one out,
Basically, yeah. So, but yeah, so now the club have lost the belts, and as I was just saying before, I really hope they do something with them now that they're not champions. Like,
They are,
something with maybe Finn or AJ.
well, I was
If you
saying
turn the club
that if-
properly heel and they feud with obviously a face Hardys,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
that may work.
Yeah.
But as I'm saying as well, if the
AJ, Finn.
no, Jim Cornette's boys.
Oh, the revival.
Revival, that's the one. Sorry.
Well, not
Jim
exactly.
Cornette,
Not
that's it.
not
What, the
exactly
Rock
Jim
Brothers?
Cornette's voice,
The
but I know who you meant.
Midnights.
The Midnight Express come back.
Yeah, if they go to Raw, I'd like to see a feud with them in the club.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or-
However,
or
I
the-
do think
or the
if the
Hardys.
revival go up, I think it should be on SmackDown
Yeah,
because it needs it.
The SmackDown. Another thing is there's not another thing of
Hmm.
there's not enough tag teams
Absolutely.
that are good.
That are good. So then, so yeah, that was. I can't sing the praises of that
That was,
Hardys
The
coming
match
out
wasn't anything
anymore.
special.
Not really.
but
There was a
it
couple
didn't
of
have
couple
to be
of,
once you
couple,
followed the Hardys coming back.
couple of decent spots.
Yeah, well, it's good enough. Like
It was alright,
it'd
wasn't
be interesting to see how long it lasts
With the Hardys.
because they had the Dudleys last year.
True, but I
That-
think the
that-
Hardys are so much more over than the Dudleys were.
Yeah.
They are just they're on an entirely another level.
Plus the Hardys are WWE guys
And that
through
too.
and through.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Full on. So they'll probably keep him on. Give possibly even. I'd like to see Matt win the WWE Championship or Universal. I'd actually like to see him win a major. I'd like to see him win a major title in WWE. I mean, he's won the ECW title, but that was when it didn't really mean anything,
Yeah, but we don't talk about that
and we don't talk about that. Moving on was the Miz and Maurice
again.
against Cena and Nikki. And it was all right match.
Bit of a nothing match.
It was a bit of a nothing match,
It
but we
wasn't
all
just
knew.
to get to-
But we all knew what was going to
set
happen.
up for
And then
the
John-
very lovely proposal.
John Cena proposed to Nikki.
It took him a long time to do it.
He did. He went on forever.
He milked that. He was milking
He
that.
did. He. Well, I mean, when's John Cena never not milked anything in his
Well,
life?
what did we have? A 6-minute Universal title match and a 15-minute proposal from John Cena.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
So it was a nice moment. It was all right.
It's definitely going to be one of those things of
It's a
top
WrestleMania
10
moment. It's a
tear-jerking moments.
Yeah, it's a
Cena proposes.
It's a WrestleMania moment, wasn't it? It was amazing. It never happened before. It was something new.
Yeah, well,
Probably
that's
may
just
never
hope they don't
happen
get married in the bed, because you know what happens there. No such thing as a good wedding.
Because a wedding in the third.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. So then there was Trips versus Rollins. I thought this match was actually quite good. Lots of storytelling on the knee.
Good selling with the knee.
And then Stephanie McMahon got put through a table.
She did.
Yeah.
And
Always good stuff.
absolutely, who didn't like that?
Also, Triple H now has the record for most WrestleMania losses.
Does he really?
He's now lost 12 matches at WrestleMania.
Well, there you go.
So
So
people
everyone's
give Triple H a bad name for not putting people over. But when it
And
comes to WrestleMania,
Booker T is still
Pop
sad.
Booker T.
oh dear. Yeah, so it was a decent match. And Rollins won.
Very good.
and Sting.
Rightly so.
And Sting.
Put Sting
yes,
over.
Didn't put Sting over.
Poor,
He just hates WCW.
poor Sting.
Yeah.
Everyone but Booker T and Sting.
Poor Sting. Yeah, so then there was the WWE Championship match between Orton and Bray Wyatt.
Shite.
It was shit, wasn't
It
it?
didn't feel like
For a WWE title
match.
match,
Yeah.
it was shite.
For the main belt in your company of 60 odd years
Yeah.
history, and that.
And
They
it was
gave
reduced-
them 10 minutes.
It was reduced to just a special effects show.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, look what we can do with the ring.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, we found a projector.
That's literally all it was, wasn't
That showed that the projector thing was good. It was the best thing in the match.
Yeah.
But it was done too many times.
Yep.
And it was done too soon. It should have been done at the end of the match for a false finish.
I like that.
That would have been good.
Or maybe like even as the finish,
Or
like because I still think Bray should have retained. What's the fucking point of putting it on Orton?
'cause I don't see.
Orton won, by the
Bray
way.
is done.
Bray doesn't make money.
Yeah, but Bray is done now.
It's because it's just cheap, but it's because of the bookings ruined him. That's why.
Well,
It's not like he hasn't tried to get to
but you
be one of the
give
big
him-
top
I mean,
guys.
But look what we've just got from him.
Mm.
We got projection.
Is that him though? Is that him? Was that creative?
It's you've still got to pull a good match out,
Very true.
and that was not a good match.
Not when
Very
you start
true.
hitting Sister Abigail's after about 2 minutes in.
Yeah, there was a Sister Abigail.
Yeah, that's
was
true.
no
Yeah,
build.
just went straight into it, didn't
Yeah.
they?
And then they walked down to the other side.
Although
and
to be
got
fair,
an
we
RKO.
can't really talk about them like going straight in for finishing moves when we move on to this next match. This was the incredible Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg for the WWE Universal Championship. How long did it go on for?
4 minutes 46 seconds.
4 minutes and 46 seconds. We timed it.
Watch out for the choke slam.
It was. It was.
It was about
Brock,
4
it
minutes,
was.
though.
Brock. It was. You know what? For what it was all right.
It was entertaining.
Yeah.
I was sports
I was quite
entertained.
happy to
I
see
was sports
Goldberg
entertained.
thrown around the ring.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Goldberg hit. Was it 3 spears?
I think it was more than that. Was it not 4?
Four
Yeah.
four spears
And a jackhammer.
and a jackhammer.
Jackhammer.
Lesnar kicked out, proceeded to German suplex the fuck out of him, hit 10 German suplexes, F5'd him, game set match. Sorted.
That spear through
new
the
Universal
barricade was
Champion.
pretty cool though.
The what?
The spear through the barricade.
That was very good.
Yeah.
That was very good.
Very slow though.
And then, yeah, it was, but then I guess they were trying to draw it out a bit.
50
And also, can we just appreciate Lesnar's fucking leapfrog?
Oh,
that was cool. That was spot of the night. Spot of the match. Not spot of the night. Yeah, that was spot of the match. That was quite cool.
He actually did something.
Yeah,
He did it. He did move.
Yeah, absolutely. It's quite surprising whenever you
Yeah.
see that. I mean. And then we had the cool down match of the SmackDown women's. Every person for themselves.
Every available woman.
Every available woman.
And-
all like 3 of them.
And Naomi won that. Which was fair enough. I mean, she won the title at Elimination Chamber. Then she had to vacate it, and she managed to come back from injury, which is it's a happy story.
She's a bitch.
in her hometown. Yeah,
She's a bitch.
I still hate her gimmick.
Well, just because she glows.
That's her entire character.
Feel the glow, Michael.
Right. Moving on to the main event of the evening, which we were all. Before it started, we were all shitting ourselves, weren't we? Because we weren't sure how it
We
was
were
going to go.
apprehensive to say.
Yeah,
We were-
reserved.
Yeah, nervous. It was so it was The Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. Reigns came out to thunderous boos.
And
Simply
then very,
thunderous.
very quiet, very quickly afterwards.
Well, yeah, but that's
Because
absolutely.
Kevin Durant got the owl volume.
With the volume down.
Could
And
be a
then
combination of
Taker
that.
came out, and Taker came out in the middle of the ramp, and it was quite cool.
Yeah, well, that was quite cool. Clearly a way for him to cut down his entrance by a
Probably,
good
yeah.
week or so.
It was still very
I mean,
cool.
the show
though.
had been on for about 4.5 hours already.
Yeah.
We'll get to the end. Speed up
by
the Undertaker.
by this point, we were all just
We were drained.
we were drained
And to have what happened,
when it happened.
killed us.
Yeah.
So essentially, it was an alright match. You could kind of Taker was really struggling to get through it. Really,
Yeah.
wasn't he? It was just
Like I said on the pre-show, they'll just bump around him, and
Yeah.
that's more or less exactly what happened.
pretty much couple of. How many spears did Reigns won and defeated the Undertaker at Wrestlemania? how many spears did he hit? Like 4, 5,
maybe.
ridiculous, and
then
a
double rope
good
spear.
number amounts of.
The double run, bouncy spear.
Which is fair enough. I mean, you've got to get the momentum to finally finish him off. So, and he did that, and then Reigns just kind of looked at the Undertaker and just left, which is fair enough. He didn't even celebrate that much or anything, did he?
No,
Didn't even put his. I think he got to the middle. He got to the middle of the ramp, put his arms in the air, and some fireworks went off.
Fireworks.
And those fireworks went off, and then, Undertaker kind of stood up, got a standing ovation. His music started playing, and he went to walk out the ring, and then stopped, and then came back, and then took his gloves off, and then his coat.
He got dressed first.
Yeah, he could.
And then undressed.
That's a good point.
And he took his gloves off, took his coat off, and took his hat off, and left them in the middle of the ring at WrestleMania. And we were a little bit upset, weren't we?
I don't think there wasn't a dry.
There wasn't a dry in the room, and we were all. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to cry every now and then. It's okay. We were in absolute bits. It was so emotional. It was very, very overwhelming to kind of like, that's it. That's the last match we're ever going to see of the Undertaker.
Yeah, but it's it's one of them things, isn't it? He's been there.
Yeah, he's been.
And he went out on his. And he went out on his.
Yeah, so 27 years.
We've never known a time where the Undertaker wasn't in the Fed.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's that. Gone.
And now he's gone.
And that's that. And so, but we broke the. So we finished.
Unless, of course, he does a classic Undertaker and he's still got another match next year.
Who is your Ric Flair?
He needs the paycheck.
What's the corpse doing in the Impact Zone?
Oh god! So we sat there and they've got like a advert for Payback on, and we're all sat in silence. I was just like, need a way to break the silence, so it just came up with, well, we know who's headlining the Hall of Fame next year, don't we?
Will he go in next year, do you think?
Yeah, has to. In New Orleans, where the place where the street broke, the street was broken as well.
They should have done it. They should do it in Texas.
I mean, he should have retired last year in his home state, but nah.
Can we mention as well the fact that it was just suddenly no DQ or no holds barred?
Yeah, what was with that?
Jim Ross.
And JR came out.
We get Jim Ross. Nice to see him.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he just makes up the rule that it's no disqualification.
I would get the feeling they had to do that simply for to be able to fill the match out a bit more with some stuff to do.
Yeah.
With just some simple chair shots.
And
And also, it allowed Reigns to be a bit of a bastard without turning heel properly.
He should have turned heel.
Now, this is the thing, I said this to Candy this morning. I think if he's going to turn heel, it's a right idea to do it tonight on Raw.
On Raw.
Because if you'd imagined if Reigns would have turned heel and then The Undertaker would have done what he did, that's just a mixed bag of emotions. Yeah. And there's too much to process in one go.
We were all pretty angry anyway.
We were, but then it turned into like a somber, like, oh, this is sad. So instead of being like, oh, he's just retired The Undertaker, it's more like, oh, he's just retired The Undertaker. That's really sad.
Yeah.
Like a remembrance of.
I don't think anyone was surprised that Reigns beat him.
No.
But I was surprised more that he retired.
Yeah, because it wasn't really built up to it, was it?
No, he just sort of went, oh, well, fuck this. I'm out of here.
I'm gone.
Yeah, fuck it. If I can't beat this cunt, I'm done. You know what I mean?
But I mean, it'd be interesting to see the reception. I mean, Reigns definitely he's going to get booed out the.
Oh, that's good.
There's going to be so much heat. If they don't capitalise on the heat that he's going to get.
Well, we've had a good Mania, so the Raw after Mania is going to be shit.
It's very true. As it goes, as the rules go. But yeah, so that was WrestleMania 33.
2 points. I'd like to praise the New Day because
for only having 2
they were the
segments.
hosts and they had 2 segments, and that was just enough New Day. And also, no Rock.
No Rock.
We were surprised, but I'm also
he
not
was
that.
at a funeral or something.
Right. So we would have been there.
So, yeah, bastard. Yeah, heartless bastard.
Well, that's a nice way to end this podcast.
Also,
fuck you, Rock.
The Hall of Fame.
Yes, Hall of Fame.
So good to see Kurt back.
Absolutely. And we can only hope to see him on Raw tonight. Anybody staying up for Raw tonight?
No.
Maybe not tonight.
I'm going to bed.
Well, what are your thoughts overall on Mania weekend?
Mania weekend. I thought it was a good one. It wasn't as.
I thought it was quite good.
It was good, but I mean, there wasn't any like I like the proper moments. I mean, apart from the Hardy's coming back.
Hardy's come back.
Hardy's coming back was possibly the highlight of the weekend
Yeah.
for most people, I would imagine, as well.
But, it wasn't bad.
Not by no means at all.
The worst thing about the whole weekend was the Orton Wyatt match.
Agreed.
And that itself was just okay.
And it was an
You'd expect more, but it was just okay.
It was just okay, wasn't it?
In terms of in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah,
it's a match you'd have on like SmackDown.
It was just a way to get the title back on Orton, but do we need the title back on Orton?
Nope.
But now Face AJ can come in and be like, hey bitch, I want my rematch.
Well, I mean, AJ's going to Raw. So.
Is he though?
I think so. I mean, he got fired, didn't he? Is he still fired?
I don't think so.
No, I think Shane McMahon hired him back just so they could have a match.
Was that for a one-match contract, though?
I have no idea.
We'll see. We'll see on Tuesday.
We'll see on tonight if he shows up on Raw.
Yeah. Who do we think's going to appear?
Shinsuke.
Do you think?
I think Shinsuke's going to come to Raw.
Or Finn Balor.
Finn Balor's definitely
coming back.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I think this is something like Liam. Just to build on, like, Liam's just posted his first. This is Croft, by the way. Croft's just posted his first article on the official blog website, and Liam proposed that Kurt Angle be the new general manager of Raw, and I very much like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
He's got good chemistry with Stephanie anyway. He's an actual authority figure that people can look up to and respect, and also can put Stephanie in her place.
Yeah.
The whole thing works very, very well.
Yeah.
He's the good. This is like whereas Mick Foley was a bit like spineless, in a little bit in standing up to Steph.
Yeah.
Like Angle would be okay with that. Like he'd be able to stand up to her, and it's believable.
I'm more than happy to have more Kurt Angle.
You damn right. It's true.
He is my Olympic hero.
True. Well, that's that for our WrestleMania 33 podcast.
One more thing before. One more thing, just a side note. Apparently, Taker's gear was still in the ring half an hour after Mania ended.
Wow.
Who do you think picked it up?
I want to say Vince.
I want to say Vince. I think they'll filmed it for a little WWE 24. Yeah.
I would Howard Finkel just to keep a streak alive.
No Howard Finkel!
Howard Finkel
or no Kane.
No, the Streaks is over.
Streaks is over. 33 years. And the first one Fink's missed.
That's been all of them.
Every single WrestleMania.
Single one.
He came. I mean, to be fair, he came up with a name, didn't he?
Yeah, he's been there for like 37 years.
Oh.
He's the oldest employee, and this is how you treat him.
And
the streak is over.
The streak's over. That's a shame. Well, I mean, that's a
sad note to end on.
That's a sad note to end on. But we will. I'm sure we'll see you very soon. We'll come back probably in about a month's time with a. We'll find something to talk about for an hour or so.
Yeah, well, there'll be something.
There'll be something.
One of us has something to say.
Even if it's Saturday talking about Roman Reigns still hasn't had his heel turn.
We can only hope that that's not the case. So anyway, thank you very much for listening. We will see you soon. Thank you.
See you next time.
Laters. Thank you.